All right, states are scrambling for health care solutions as the cost of Obamacare continues to soar. Indiana is one of the states that's actually developed a successful plan on their own. So what can other states learn from Indiana's plan? And is this a sign the federal government needs to leave health care up to the states? Indiana Governor Mike Pence joined us. Governor, tell us about the Indiana plan.
Hey, Brian.
Great to see you. Tell us about your plan and what we can learn from it.
Yeah, well, we call it the Healthy Indiana Plan, and it's what experts call consumer-driven health care. Back in 2008, as we faced the rising cost of Medicaid, which right now consumes about 25% of our two-year budget, we moved in the direction of a lot of private sector industry, and we offered people a program on top of traditional Medicaid that created these power accounts. They operate like health savings accounts.
Right. The
state makes a contribution, the individual makes a contribution, and then there's a high deductible that backs it up. And it's been incredibly successful, incredibly popular, and most people know consumer-driven health care and these health savings accounts, getting people to take more ownership of their health care, is the way that we bend the cost curve and provide better health care coverage.
All right, so let's get into the nuts and bolts of it. For example, I'm an Indiana resident. Yeah. I get $1,100 into my account. And now that's not money that I can go spend on razzles or beer. That is money that goes in only towards health care, almost like a coupon.
Yeah, Indiana got the freedom back in 2008 through a federal waiver to allow the state to contribute. And frankly, people that are enrolled in this program make a contribution as well to these power accounts. And then they pay their first dollar benefit out of that. And they have an incentive to be involved in preventative health care here because we allow them to roll over their contribution to the next year if they go through wellness programs and health checks.
And there's a way of verifying that I'm going to my health club, and there's a way of verifying that I'm eating right? All right, so there's preventative measures, and there's a push for that. Now let's see the last axiom, and we'll put that up in front of everybody. You have freedom and flexibility. You also have doctors reimbursed at 100% of Medicare rates. Now, doctors, I didn't think loved the Medicare rates.
Well, look, what we're doing is one of the problems that you see in Medicaid is a lot of doctors are actually not taking Medicaid patients. Some that see Medicaid patients don't even turn it in because of the reimbursement rate. So part of the wisdom of the Healthy Indiana Plan with our flexibility was to say, let's reimburse at the Medicare rates. And so there's more primary care available. The way you really bend the cost curve is you encourage people to take ownership of their health care, Brian, but then encourage them to get out of the emergency room and go to primary care physicians.
And we have an idea.
And we're seeing that in the Hoosier State.
Right. And real quick, if Obamacare is forced on you tomorrow, Healthy Indiana Plan dead.
Well, I made some comments this weekend in the national radio address. There's no question that Obamacare is stifling our economy here at Indiana and all over the country. I think the answer is to give states more flexibility and more freedom to innovate in a broad range of areas, including health care. We're working right now, right through today, with the federal government to get our flexibility, our waiver renewed, and we hope to have some news in the coming days. But I really do think this is part of the long-term solutions. Give states more freedom, more flexibility, allow them to compete for the best ideas, and you're going to see ideas like the Healthy Indiana Plan pop up all over the country.
Right, so much you can learn from Indiana. They were one of the first to balance their budget in the roughest times. Governor, thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian.